Sorry. Welcome back, everybody. I know he is tired of me already, and it's the day just getting started. This day is just getting started. Welcome back. Today is this today? It's close to being our last day in the month of June.
Yeah, Wednesday is no tomorrow.
Tomorrow's the last day.
Tomorrow the first.
Tomorrow's the 31st. Last day in June.
You so special, dude.
I am. I got it on my phone. and
So real
everything.
quick, Sean, we got about a 15-minute show, man.
We are.
First of all, we were talking about all week about the way people think the organization is, the misleading.
The misconception.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, you know you got the big words. I don't.
No. Trust me.
So we talked about logo change today, right?
We did.
And your reason for that is what?
I think that we somehow have done a bad job branding who we are.
Okay.
So one of the things that we're getting ready to do is to kind of try to rebrand who we are and what we stand for. It doesn't mean that we're changing our philosophy of what we believe in. It just means that we want everybody to understand, to kind of be able to view us and understand what it is that we're really all about. So we did talk about logo change today, in which you gave a way more input than I asked for. But yeah, we talked about logo change.
That's me.
No, that's everybody.
I wouldn't be me.
No, and that wasn't just you. I mean, everybody. I mean, I'm probably gonna have a discussion with everybody in the organization, just because that's how we kind of roll over here.
So it's really bothering you?
Not really. I mean, I just listen. Sometimes, you know that Bible thing, man. There's a verse in the Bible that says that if someone tells you that you've offended them, that you apologize. And sometimes, even when you don't per se agree, all right, you apologize for the act of it. And our logo, to be honest with you, was designed like in a real kind of rush kind of deal. So we're not really doing it for that purpose. We just want it to be more welcoming to everybody.
So do you want to talk about the ideas? You don't want to surprise everybody?
We're gonna surprise them because
Okay,
we reached out to somebody. We'll I guess give her a shout out to Tavani. Where is it at? Tavani, yeah, I know a card is over here somewhere, but Tavani Art Gallery, which is here in our building at 33.
Talented young lady, man.
Yeah, 3330 Cumberland Boulevard. And for people, all jokes aside, for people who have not had a chance to check her out, you can find her on Facebook, Tavani Art. I think she has a website as well, which I think her card is over there. But she has a website as well. But if you find her on Facebook, Tavani Art, you can be able to check her out. But she has a lot of great artwork. So we went out of the way to try to commission. Dang, you all in my camera. To try to commission somebody to actually design this from the bottom up. So this is going to be very interesting, and it's not so much about changing the logo for people. I think we want to change it for ourselves because we can do a whole lot more. We love the logo we have, no knocking to it, but we want it to be more inclusive to what we actually stand for. So that's what it's about. It's not about, so I don't want nobody thinking that we're doing it for people or we're doing it to please people who are out there in the social media world, because I care less about what they thought about me yesterday and I care less about what they think about me today. This is more of an organizational change of us just trying to rebrand and let people know what we really stand for. And we have to do a better job about that, even on our social media page as well.
So do you kind of agree that's kind of misleading? The hand is kind of misleading?
No.
Okay.
No. Because it's funny, because when we were talking to somebody earlier today about the logo, the first thing they said was that, you mean, they said to us, did you mean that fist?
Yeah.
And that means you haven't really looked at our logo, because it's not a fist, it's a hand, right? So I mean, it's not, once again, it's not for people, it's for us as an organization.
Okay.
But we are super excited about it. We're super excited about where we're getting ready to go. And for every new season, God does something different. So, I mean, it's just a new season for us. We're getting ready to move into a new spot, as you know. So it's just a new season, and we want to be on accord with what God is doing in that season. So it has nothing to do with people. So let's make that clear. But I am super excited about what we're getting ready to do and who we have getting ready to do it. So, like I said, if you haven't checked it out, you can find it on Facebook at Tavani Art. That's it. I'll leave that part alone. Tavani Art.
Tavani Art, y'all. She's a very talented young lady. She gave me a couple of cards. I think I gave them all out every time I speak on her name. So that's why I ain't got no more.
Yeah, we got to go get some more.
So anyway, back to the subject at hand. We're working on a new logo for personal reasons, just a new change. So people gonna think what they're gonna think anyway.
Yeah, regardless. We can change it. We could make this, like, we can put we can do anything we want to do with this logo, and people still gonna have a problem with it because the name alone. And, you know, it's interesting because I was actually at a meeting last night, and it was sad because somebody was like, you know, I don't know, how do I put this? Basically, there's some places that we go that we have to use our other organization name because people get offended just by our name, right? So changing the logo ain't gonna really do anything to change the name. I'm not ever changing the name.
So nothing like World Push.
No. Or no white push either. I mean, once again, we are an organization that stands up for social injustice, and social injustice for me is not just a black or white thing. We talked about this all week, so we're not going to keep rehashing it. But at the same time, it's just a different season. I'm just feeling in my spirit it's a different season, and we're going to get ready to do something different. But I will do this. I mean, one of the things, I don't know if we will have time to do this tomorrow, because I think tomorrow's our short day for everybody who's out there. Happy 4th of July to you for those who celebrate it. So kudos to you guys. And I know for most of us, we just celebrated Juneteenth, and I'm still celebrating Juneteenth. So this weekend is really a Juneteenth extension for me. But I do want to give a shout out to everybody who works at Black Push, because I think that they're like the unrecognized heroes a lot of times, because they don't get the credit for what they do. As you know, you're part of the team. We have a whole team of people here that do a lot. We have Stephen George, who writes grants and everything for us. He's loading my email up right now. He deals with mental health. We have Leslie Osorio, who deals with our website designing. She's like my social advocate. She's out at every meeting I can attend. I couldn't attend a meeting earlier today, and she attended for me. We have Ariel Jones, who's one of my personal assistants, and she tremendously, she helps keep me on track. She is very punctual. She has attended meetings for me as well, but she's also one of my social advocates. We have Camille Person, who works directly with me. And what can I say about Camille? Anybody who knows me, you know Camille. You don't know Sean without knowing Camille. We have Sean Reed. Sean Reed is one of our newest hires. He deals with our social media, our flyers. He actually was the one who created our app. So the app that you guys are downloading now, or that's on Apple and Android, Sean created that. We have Darren Reed, who controls all our social media aspects of it. So everything that people see on social media, Darren does that. Darren Webster, I'm sorry. Who else do we have? Rachel Goins, right? Yep. And Rachel is a huge part too. I mean, she went with me to DC, and one day I got sick, and Rachel like covered me the whole time. So I mean, we just have a really great team up here. It's not just me, it's not just you. James, as well as my partner, who owns his own business called Kingdom Coffee. So shout out to all of them. I think that a lot of times we don't give them the credit that they need.
And I think we're bringing on some more people. I think
we are looking to bring on more people, definitely, when we move downstairs. So I mean, Kalisha, I would be remiss to not include Kalisha. Yeah, I want her to watch this video later on. Kalisha does a tremendous job helping us reach out to donors and get donations. Like the other day, we just went and picked up 100 cases of Sprite from Coca-Cola. That was something that Kalisha worked on. So I do want to throw this out there too, that if you guys go to our website, we are getting ready to have an event on July 24th. We're having our bingo night, and we did it last time, and I think we had about 15 to 20 people on, and people got prizes from $50 gift cards from Walmart to $25 gift cards from Target. I won a Fire Stick. So I mean,
I think it was rigged.
No, I was true story. Literally,
somebody probably gonna say
I was on a flight. So I wasn't even a part of the bingo game. Her son played for me. Right. So I won 3 times. So it wasn't rigged. It was just it is what it is. But I do want to share this. We do try to, because this is a short show for us today. We wanted to kind of come on and talk about our new logo. But word of inspiration for people, man, is stop hanging around people who can't see your invisible dream. Stop hanging around people who can't see your invisible dream. Meaning, like, and there's a verse in the Bible where it says that Thomas, when Jesus came back, he was like, I won't believe he came back unless I can put my hands in the spot where they nailed him. Yeah. And when Jesus showed up, the Bible, of course, says that Thomas seen it and he fell down. He didn't even stick his hand, and he fell down and worship him. But Hebrews 11 says, now faith is the substance of things hoped for, but the evidence of things not seen. And Jesus said, blessed are those, you believe because you have seen, but blessed are those who have not seen and still yet believe. So I'm learning that you have to surround yourself around people who, even though they can't see your dream and they don't see the fruition of your dream, they still are there to support your dream. You know what I'm saying? And too many of us are not accomplishing our dreams because we're hanging around dream killers instead of hanging around people who know how to dream themselves. And I just want to encourage everybody out there today, Like, if you got a dream, go out and do it, right? Don't get discouraged by the situation. Tyler Perry has a great story. He always talks about it. Tyler Perry was doing plays for almost 15 years before we knew him, right? And now look at him now today. But 15 years, imagine that 15 years. And he talks about times where he couldn't even pay his staff. He had to run out the back door because he couldn't afford to pay the people who work for him, right? If you have a dream, in spite of what you're going through in the current, just know that if God gave it to you, he'll bring it to fruition. And sometimes it doesn't happen the way you want it to happen or when you want to happen. But in order for you to stay motivated by it, you have to surround yourself around people who, even though they may not see it, even though they may not see the fruition of it, even though it may not look the way you have described it to them, still able to support it. Don't hang around dream killers, because dream killers are how you out here depressed and
Yeah, dream killer so bad you can't take nothing for it neither.
absolutely. Absolutely.
Can't take no Advil PMs. You can't take no Benadryl. You gotta get
Nothing.
rid of them.
Yeah,
Period.
absolutely. So I mean, check your circle. I mean, remember that, just check your circle. Don't hang around dream killers. The people who are out there who can't support you for what the vision that God has given you. Definitely, when you know it's a God-given vision.
Can I add to that?
Disconnect. Absolutely.
Also, hang around folks who gonna be real with you. Don't hang around nobody who gonna wash your drip. You don't need a bunch of yes sales in your circle.
Absolutely.
Get you some people that gonna say, "Hey, well, Sean, I need you to sit down, bro. I got this." You know what I'm saying? Get you people that's gonna help you, good and bad.
Yeah, and you know that about me. I love working with people who different opinions from me, right?
Oh, really?
I do. Even though we argue and go back and forth, nobody who works with me can say, like, there hasn't been times where I have taken their opinion over my opinion, right? Even though in the moment I'll be like, no, I'm not going to do it that way. And I'll go home and come back the next day like, what?
That's why you have a team.
Yeah, like you guys are right. I shouldn't do it that way, right? Like today, the whole logo design, you guys really designed it. I mean,
Okay. So
reality,
cool with it.
I ain't say that yet. I'm gonna go home and we're gonna process it. But at the same time, I do believe that it takes a team. It takes a village to raise a child, right? So it takes a team. So hang around people, like you say, who are real with you, and people who are going to be honest with you. Correct. Like, what I mean by honest is that sometimes honesty don't come to you the way you want it to come, but if it's honest, it's honest, right? It is what it is. Yeah. So, no dream killers and people who are going to be honest with you.
Yep.
But thank you guys for joining us today. If we don't come back on tomorrow, I just want to encourage you guys, have a great 4th of July. Enjoy your family. I'll be down in Orlando enjoying my family. And I know Disco will be enjoying the same thing. So Ryan will be doing the same thing. So thank you guys for tuning in today. Don't forget, download our app. Don't forget to also go to our website and buy your tickets for our bingo night on July 24th. Until next time, I'll see you guys. Be blessed.